Hi, so I'm here today to go through a pranayama practice with you. Basically, I want us to try to reduce our stress a little bit, maybe clear our mind and make it happy and peaceful to prepare ourselves for meditation. So I'm going to go through two different kind of pranayama breathings. The first is going to be pretty basic. The second one's going to be a little bit more advanced. The basic breathing that we're going to do is called Samavriti Pranayama. The Samavriti basically is even wave. So everything we do in and out is going to be for an even amount. So as we build on in stages, we're going to start off just breathing in and out, learning how to fill our lungs and exhale all of the air out. And then we're going to add in internal and external retention. So what we're going to do is we will breathe in for a count of 4, hold our breath for a count of 4, breathe out for a count of 4, hold for another count of 4, and then continue the process. So as we go through, I'm going to let you know when we're going to add things in. We're just going to go right into it. We're not going to stop and talk about it. After we're done with the Samavriti Pranayama, we're going to go into something called Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, or alternate nostril breathing. When we do this practice of pranayama, we're actually going to use our right hand. So our right hand, our index and middle finger are going to come down to the base of our thumb. And if you want to, you can bring your thumb down to make sure it connects to that palm. And then these are the 3 fingers that we're going to use. We'll turn our hand towards our face. The right thumb will go to the right finger. The left finger, the ring finger and the pinky finger will come to the left nostril. So what we're going to do is we won't close the nostrils completely. We're actually going to do a partial close on both sides. You want to make sure it's partially closed, evenly partially closed, so that when we breathe in and breathe out through our nose, that we're taking in air slowly and deeply, and we're exhaling it the same way, slowly and deeply. So in the stages of the Nadi Shodhana, we're going to also engage what's called bandhas. So when we go through our internal breathing, our inhales, and then we hold it and we add our internal retention, we're going to engage what's called the Mula Bandha. Well, what's that? Basically, you have to think of it as where your pelvic floor is. Your pelvis is going to be 12 o'clock. Your tailbone is 6 o'clock, and each of your sit bones are 3 and 6 o'clock. What you're going to do is when we engage the Mula Bandha, we're going to squeeze that together and lift it up towards our insides, our belly button. And as we internally retain our breath, we're going to hold that bandha. And then when we exhale, we'll release the bandha and our air out of our body. So then when we get to stage 3 of the alternate nostril breathing, we're going to engage what's called Uddiyana Bandha. So the Uddiyana Bandha is a little bit different. Instead of the pelvic floor, we're going to come up to the diaphragm. We're going to take the diaphragm from the lower abdomen and lift it up towards our throat as high as we can get it. So when we're holding our external retention, after we exhale, we're going to hold as long as we can, and we're going to lift that diaphragm up. And then when we go to inhale, we'll release and inhale our breath. So that's going to be stage 3. When we get to stage 4 of that breathing, we're going to do a breath in. We're going to hold for our internal retention, engaging the Mula Bandha. Then we're going to exhale. And when we get to the end of the exhale, we're going to engage the Uddiyana Bandha. So like I said, we're going to do these together. We're going to do them in stages, so don't panic. So what I want us to do, come to a comfortable seating position. Now, don't feel guilty if you have to switch legs partially through or if you need to shift a little bit. The idea is make yourself comfortable so that the pain or discomfort you're feeling isn't distracting you from the actual practice of our breathing. Okay, so for our first set of pranayamas, make sure that your spine is straight, your shoulders are down away from your ears, and you're in a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes if it feels comfortable to you. Just take a couple natural breaths in and out. making sure to always breathe in and out through your nose. Really check in with your body, making sure that your spine is straight, but your muscles are relaxed so that you can feel your torso expand. So we're going to go in and I'm going to count with the Samavriti Pranayama so that we have an idea of what you're going to do. Okay, so we're going to breathe in for a count of 4. So in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. 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 In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. So now just come back to a natural breathing. And open your eyes slowly. See how you feel. Check in with yourself. Do you feel lightheaded? Make sure that you're listening to your body each time we're doing these pranayamas, and that you're truly, if it's too much, that you're stopping. So the next one we're going to do now is the Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. So we're going to bring our fingers up. Do not engage your biceps or your wrist. We just want it to be very passive. Okay? So bring them up to your nose. And right now, just make sure you check in with your body, that your shoulders are down, that you're not rounding forward. Make sure if you have to switch your legs are switched. Come into a comfortable position. Like I said, make sure your legs are how they feel comfortable. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And just take a couple breaths in and out through your nose. So the first stage we're going to go through again is just partially closing the nostrils and breathing in and out through our nose. Do this a couple times, and it's going to be a deeper breath because we are cutting off part of the passageway for the air. So it's going to be a deeper breath in and a deeper breath out, okay? Do it for 5 breaths. Now on this next stage, we're going to go ahead and add our internal retention. And remember, when we hold, we're going to bring in the Mula Bandha. The Mula Bandha. Here we go. Breathe in. Hold. Do your Mula Bandha. Hold it as long as you can without straining. And then exhale. Inhale. Hold, engage. Exhale. Inhale. Hold, Mula Bandha. Exhale. So now instead of holding on the internal inhalation, we're going to hold at the end. So breathe in. Breathe out. Hold and engage the Uddiyana Bandha from the diaphragm. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Engage. Hold. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Engage. Now we're going to bring it all together. Inhaling, holding, engaging the Mula Bandha. Exhaling and holding and engaging the Uddiyana Bandha. So we're going to go through 4 breaths on our own, breathing in, holding, exhaling, holding, and engaging those bandhas. Here we go, on your own time. After your 4th round, return your hands to your knees. Maybe just shake out your spine a little bit if it needs some adjustment, whatever feels natural to you. Take a couple breaths in and out. Now, Nadi Shanda pranayama can be used to go right into meditation. So if you feel comfortable, go right into your meditation. Your mind should be clear, you should be happy, and you should feel relaxed. I really appreciate you practicing with me this evening. Namaste.